So I met someone very special for the second time this weekend, and we wanted to do the. And honestly, if you weren't with someone, I probably would have hit on you. But or sorry, is it official? I'll edit that
Yeah,
out.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Are
That's
you
fine.
official?
Yeah, yeah. No, please keep this
It is.
flirting, please.
It is official. It's
Yeah, I got a boo. I gotta, yeah, I have a partner. That's
is
official, official.
is that announced? Is it like on social
You know
media?
what? I'd say it's honestly soft on the internet. So consider this the hard launch.
Which is smart because it's like
Yeah.
you never it's smart and people who are like you're hiding me. It's like no, like
No,
you
it's
just
like,
no.
yeah, we're not trying to.
So
You don't need to. But here we are. Yeah, I got a boo. I'm so happy right now. Yeah, but
so
otherwise, we might have had a different vibe this weekend. But instead, we hung out and had the best time. And now we should do a podcast.
I love Evie. I just said it with Jam and I just recorded and it did not work out. His power is gone once again in Puerto Rico. The power is gone out. I don't even know what's going on. So I'm like, Evie, help! But I was talking all about you just an hour ago. Like, oh my gosh, Evie! Because truly, it's like you meet people from Survivor, and I ain't gonna. Well, no, I don't sugarcoat it. There's people. It's like all right, I'll see you next. And when you were like, if you're ever in Boston, I'm like, this isn't like that for me. I don't know what your connection is with me, but I really want to be your friend.
Hell yeah, me
And I
too,
don't
me
want to
too.
just be a Boston. I hope that we can see each other.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, no, I love that, Caroline. Because we had really never hung out before this weekend, right? I think I met you at your finale, which was
Yeah.
the most chaotic night of your life, probably.
Yes.
Um, and then we were roommates this weekend at the Over the Edge reality extravaganza, and we got back literally yesterday. We're both exhausted as fuck.
Yeah, so thank you for doing this because I was like, Evie, let's do this when because Jam was supposed to come, Jam didn't, whatever, and then I was like, let's record, and it just never happened because there's so much going on.
Yes.
So if this is Evie from season 42,
41, 41.
I am editing
Drop
that.
the four, keep the one, Carolyn. Come on.
How did I think it's because Omar, and now I'm calling him
Yes.
Omar, and I was calling the other guy Omar. Oh my
Omer,
God,
yeah.
that is so because Omar's coming, and I've been thinking, I know you're 41. How embarrassing.
No, you gotta keep that in. You gotta keep that in. No,
So this
whatever you
is
want.
Evie. This is oh, okay,
Oh,
that was
see
fast.
that? I think we summoned him when you said Carolyn literally just introduced me as Evie from Survivor 42, and not 1 minute later you appear. So then you
Isn't that
you saved her,
2021, 2022 was like? Like Survivor 41 premiered, and then we just swooped in right at the end.
and then you swooped in. Bam, bam, bam. What year is it in here?
What?
Guys, I just
I
found
don't
out.
know.
Firstly, is this live or edited?
We are
No,
recorded,
edited.
but it
Okay,
is
But
not
actually,
live.
also, where's Jam Jam?
Porter, we just recorded. Him and I just recorded, and none of the words matched up to his mouth. And this is already, we're already chaotic enough where I don't, it's too hard to follow if your mouth isn't connecting.
That's what she said
Yes.
as well. I I just found out that Diddy might have killed Tupac and Biggie.
You mean you're just hearing about like that there are conspiracy theories about Tupac's death right now? You're just learning about that?
Yes, and it seems
Wow.
kind of
What year is it for
convincing.
you?
It seems kind of
Girl, I thought this was
convincing.
breaking. Hold on, this was breaking news? Has that been a thing?
I guess apparently it has been. Evie knows
I
about
th-
it.
I think that's a thing, right?
I think he
Like
did
you
it.
What are you guys talking about? Wait,
You know
what?
who Diddy,
You're,
Tupac, and
Oh wait, this is like okay, I know that there's in general conspiracy theories that Tupac is like
it's
not
not.
dead or
Oh no, no.
who murdered. No, but this is like, oh, this is hot off the press.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
I think he
Wow.
did it.
I thought you just had murder on the brain.
No, I'm watching that Netflix documentary.
Oh, girl. Is this like, but is this actual breaking news?
To me,
I don't even give a crap to be honest. Like, are you, or no, that's rude. Tell me more. So this is, and I literally all weekend too. This is my problem. So I'm saying Evie season 41. I'm saying this weekend because the guy's name was Omar. So I'm like calling him Omer all
Yes.
weekend. I'm like, I can't. So then
You,
I'm like, well,
do you
Omer
hate
is
him?
You
Do you
can
hate
only
him for
have
that?
one ethnic friend.
no girl. The Omer. You know, you
I
get that a
know, I
lot,
do, I do.
probably.
I mean, I said Omar just so that it was easier for years. And then when I switched it
That's
up
messed
after
up.
vet school, my vet school friends were like, wait, you've been lying to us? I'm like, you don't know what it was like sitting in class. And they'd be like,
Yeah.
Omar. And then you'd be like, Omer. And then they'd be like, oh, Omar. And then you just want them to move on, you know?
Yep, 100%.
Do you
So
feel the same way about Omar, who runs Give Kids the World, as I do about the Pokemon Eevee? Because I got Eevee all weekend. I get Eevee more than Evie, I would say. I would say if it's not like a Survivor like fan crowd, I get
I
Eevee more
thought it
than
was
Evie. It's
Evie
crazy.
before I knew as well.
But you watched the
No,
TV
no,
show where
before,
every
like when the cast
oh.
dropped.
Yes,
yep.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Sure. But then you watch the show,
Yeah.
immediately hear the pronunciation, learn
I don't
it.
think it's that
Learn
hard
it,
to
people.
know it, to be honest.
It's short
But
for
it is.
Evelyn.
But
If that
which
helps.
I had no idea until I saw your email. That's beautiful. So like,
Yeah.
but if you're a Pokemoner, it's something that like it just sticks. Where it's like this is easy.
My favorite Pokemon is Brown Charmander, aka Charminder.
Oh wow! So we were talking and that's literally why we were around so many Pokemon nerds this weekend that like it became such a like the topic.
Wait,
And I
out
did.
them. Who are the biggest Pokemon nerds we don't know?
It wasn't Survivor
No.
people. Like it was just like random people. So
Oh, I
like
see.
random,
Yeah.
like just
Interesting.
people that I'm talking to. Like,
Probably
what's your
Morgan
favorite?
from Big Brother too.
Who is that? Did I meet? I don't know if I met.
I think at one point I was in that person's room, but I didn't know who it was. But someone said we're going to Morgan's room, and then I
You
was
know
in a
how many
room.
people where it's like it's awkward, it's uncomfortable. Like I didn't watch that show. I don't watch like the I was the winner of, or even when it's Amazing Race people, I didn't know and they won that,
Are you up
and
to
it
date on
made
99 to Beat?
Oh,
girl.
wait, there was someone from that there. I met someone from
Shut
that
up.
Wait,
there.
who?
Shut
Yeah.
up.
I think she said she was still in, like she's in the
Oh, in the top
finale.
six? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That show is still
Yeah,
on.
well, there's one episode left.
I mean, they gotta get 100
Kids
people
love
out.
that show.
So
My nieces watch it. I watch it with them.
I stopped watching after Sandra was gone.
Which
I
was
don't
the
have
first
regular.
episode.
Yeah, good. It was. I don't have regular TV, so I can't watch it. So
Yeah,
whatever. But there
fair.
was a lot of people there where it's like, and I'm looking down at their name tags, and I don't know. I texted you, Omar. Like I was like, girl, this
With
is
seven
this is a
L's.
lot. This is like I don't know if I'll be back to this. Like, was it fun? Was it fun? And, like, Evie, yes,
I have fun, but we have a different relationship to. I'm much more of a classic extrovert than you.
Yeah,
Whereas
that's
I
true.
feed off. I'm like
You're the new
it's
type,
shooting.
the
It's
Otrovert, which I read about.
what's an otrovert?
I feel like I'm an Otrovert, where I do recharge alone. However, I can be very social when I want to be. And that's Carolyn, too. Well, no, Carolyn may be just straight up introvert.
I think I kind of is a straight up introvert.
I never was. This changed me. I
Really?
have always been. I'm not kidding. I have always been like blah, 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 blah. But now I run from it. Like
Yeah.
it's too much. So
Yeah.
it changed me. I have never thought of myself as an introvert. Never in my life until
You
and
met a
like
bunch
go
of
to a
extroverts.
yes. And I don't,
Yeah.
you see it. You see the people where it's like, you know that they're just like, ah, and they love it. I am like running from it. And I don't know how you, like, I talked to Sandra and she's like, already planning for next year, girl. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Sandra is a freaking. I mean, queen stay queening all the time. Like at these events, she talks to fans so much. She talks to all the reality people. Like no matter who you are, she's honestly
Love Sandra.
really, yeah, really awesome.
I can't do it. I don't know how. Like, and it's like, teach me the way. Like, I
Oh,
don't, but I like,
Carolyn, you're pretending you're not the social player. We've all fallen for that.
no, Omar. If anyone saw me, like, and I'm like, after this, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are like, there's something wrong with her. Well, they thought that before. But
You,
And it's long. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
yeah, that's
But this begs the question: Where the fuck were you, Omar?
Firstly, I went in 2022. Where were you?
I know I did. I was supposed to go there, and I didn't
exactly. I
go.
remember
Yeah.
that
So,
you were a
all
dropout.
right, sick late burn.
I'm going to Australia in a few weeks, though, so I have no vacation time left. And Traders Canada wiped out my vacation time.
Sure.
And since I bought a
Yes.
condo, I got a mortgage to pay, so I can't take paid time off anymore.
And that's it's a
Understandable.
lot. Like this event is a lot. But I had such a great time, like when it was just like, small groups, but those big ones, like I need breaks.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's what I was
it
gonna
was
say.
fun.
That's a different type of. Maybe you're an extrovert, but like a small group, actual, like deep conversation.
Who was your
I'm a-
favorite
yes.
people that you met there, each of you? Because that's positive. You can say that, right?
I can go. I met TK for the first time this weekend.
Famously.
From Survivor 40,
Yes.
47. And he was great. Never met him before. Great time. He
Totally.
and I and Jake O'Kane had a really long, beautiful conversation with Lisa Kiefer
Oh,
from
Lisa Key. That's a
Survivor
deep
Vanner
ass
Watt too.
pull.
Yep.
She's a
So,
chunky,
yeah.
right?
Not that I knew, and she was perfectly nice to me in our interaction in which I was barely wearing clothes.
Okay.
So,
Where was
Well,
I?
yeah, I mean,
I
we all saw Lisa Kiefer's Survivor intro shot, so we know she's a freak. It's
Which
the
one's
real
Lisa
ones now.
Kiefer? Which one is Lisa Kiefer? I was acting
She's
like
the one
I
that
knew.
Amy castrated and got removed from the game.
Who
she
am I?
was.
She,
Can I
Yeah.
share screen?
yeah,
Yeah,
please. So
yeah.
pardon my French. No, I can't say that on a podcast. That's crazy.
Yeah, please
Uh,
do.
Wait.
Her? Remember?
Yes.
Pass.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Wow, Evie.
Very.
Evvie.
So she's the one.
Evie, you're literally like, girl, like this. Wow.
Yeah. So
Is
she's
this the
very
one that I said?
enhanced, and so she
I said,
was. She was super.
Did you say fuck you?
I got into like I was having a moment the last night where I was just trying to like break free and like just kind of like cleanse myself. So I took my hoop skirt off and I just started taking my clothes off, not in a way like that, but I had so many layers on. It was the layers. I was wearing like the head thing, it was a lot, and so I took my hoop skirt and it was like a freedom thing. Like I don't want to wear all this corseted stuff. Ooh, and then I go, fuck you, and I threw it at her. Is that
Her?
her?
You threw it at Lisa Kiefer?
She was wearing like a pink sparkly dress, so no.
Oh yeah, the person was wearing blue.
So yeah, she was trying to be one of the young girls, and then she turned on them, and then everyone hated her. And then she said to Amy, "You need to show us where the cassava is, just in case." And then Amy took that as, "You were going to vote me out, so we're going to cut you loose instead of the men," and just like stonewalled her ice cold. That was Amy's finest moment, in my opinion. That was crazy.
You really are know how the heck do you even remember that? So you probably know
That's
exactly.
Omar. That's Omar Zahir, people.
You literally. Oh, sorry. And this is Omar Zahir from season 42. Everyone, he was just on Traders Canada.
Who
with a
said I was
beautiful-
from season 41?
Yeah, you did a great lie.
How did I miss that part?
They
When was
posted
that?
me as Survivor 41, and I had to message them being like, "You got the wrong season," and then they switched.
So then the producers and Carolyn, same.
That's why. Okay, so whatever, 41, 40, but out of season 41 or 42, what it's kind of like 43 and 44. What season do you
No,
want
you don't have that problem because people really know the difference
I think they
between
really
Survivor
know.
43 and Survivor 44.
Because production pretends one doesn't exist and
Right.
can't stop gagging over the other one, so it's polar opposite.
You
Yeah.
don't feel like that about 41 and 42?
I mean, we probably don't feel that way more than almost anyone else, right?
I loved
mean,
41.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was good too.
No, but I think people know that 42 was like the one they liked more of the first ones. I'll just say it. And those people are all wrong, but it's okay to have that opinion.
So we have also from 41 was the Mount Rushmore Ricard. So no, I'm kidding. I just wanted to
And
talk shit about
Chantel.
it for a second.
I was like,
Fucking with you. So did he not say that? Because Gabe said the same thing, right? Didn't he?
oh,
not say
yeah. In Ricard's Ponderosa, they did kind of prompt him for it. In his Ponderosa video, they asked him who should go on
You
there.
had Ponderosa videos. Must have been nice.
No, you literally had loved ones visit videos, so you're good, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that was my
that's
ex. Do you think I want to see that?
that's how I remember. Like, because it was like, wow, this is like really, but it takes you there.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
but you have
certainly
to.
does. That's why I don't want to watch that episode.
But it connects you. You guys were broken up when it aired.
Wait, and the video is in the episode? I
Yeah,
don't remember.
yeah,
Oh,
Yes,
that sucks.
you were
Yeah.
broken up when it aired.
yeah.
No.
Already?
Oh, what do you mean already? It was right before the premiere. It was not a good time.
Oh, sorry. Like,
I
okay.
mean, it's been 3 years now. It's fine.
You're
Damn.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Omar and I, that's actually how we bonded.
Mm-hmm.
We both had partners during the show that then we broke up.
Yeah.
That we like those relationships ended after the show. And one time I called Omar and cried about it to him on the phone.
Same.
And it was really sweet.
Yeah.
Oh wow, so good. Because I should have asked like before, but I like surprising people. So I cut you off though. So you loved that meeting them, and
Oh.
you weren't screening for Republicans or anything, Evie?
I feel that it's like a self screen. Like I kind of wasn't wearing a shirt for a lot of time, as you know. And so I think that is like a some amount of filter, you
Yep.
know?
Who's gonna come near me?
So who's
Yeah.
Carolyn's
Who's
favorite
Yeah.
that she met? Because
No
Evie's
one.
is Lisa Kiefer.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I would say Evie. Evie was.
Okay, you
which
know that's
I've met
cheating.
Evie twice.
They're here. You can't.
But we really had barely met. We literally like met for 1 second, like at her finale.
And that's it. But Evie was
Yeah.
my favorite. Good. I'm just saying that. And like literally, like Mike Turner, that's your season,
Love Mike
as he
Turner.
not.
Oh, you never met Mike?
I met him at my. He's like, it's nice meet, and I'm talking crap because I like to, but he's
He's a
nice,
sweetie
and I'll say
pie.
that.
He's
He's a
great.
sweetheart, but he's like, nice to meet you. I was like, girl, we met at my finale. I remember you. I took a picture with you. And he's
Your
like,
finale
cool.
though was crazy. That was
Crazy.
Yeah, but if I'm remembering you, how are you
Yeah.
not gonna like? I met you already, but he's like, I just like Carolyn. Like, you look really different with makeup on, without her, like with makeup. Like, I'm like, what are you trying to call me ugly? Like, no, he wasn't. But I'm like, I get it all the time because people say that all
he
the time.
wears
But I,
makeup too.
you,
I'm kidding.
What?
no, he doesn't. I looked, but like,
No,
you
he doesn't.
know,
I looked.
do you think that out of all of the people at this event, do you think that I would have expected Mike Turner to say that to me? I was shocked. So it made me like laugh. I was like, girl, how are you noticing my makeup? But I was like, I look different. Yeah, 100%. People say that to me a lot, that I look very different in person. Like, I go, maybe I should just say I had a lot of plastic surgery. I did not, but like, hello. But he was very nice. I got to meet Jonathan for the first
Yeah,
time.
also very
But
sweet.
is he Republican?
I mean, we don't know.
That I'll say I'm not sure about that. And
I'm
so
gonna ask him. Let's ask him. But he's nice. Like
he's
Colleen's,
always pleasant to me
Yeah.
in
he's
life.
the pleasantries. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I
Yeah.
would say like the only person like I was like, get the hell out of my face was Troy Zan. Other than
Oh,
that, I loved it. Which the star of the episode
That's right.
was at this event, and I will say it, and I'll say it loud, and I'll say it proud, and I'll say it till and I'm still saying it, Steven, and I'll be saying it in the chat. I love Steven. I'm rooting for him. I think he is amazing. And there's people that I meet, and I like hype him up. No, he is great.
Yeah.
such a
He's
pure
great.
soul.
His girlfriend great.
Uh,
Sweet all around. Sweet stuff.
We like right, Effie? Like, or am I just hyping him too
No,
much?
super nice guy. Super nice guy.
Did
Very
you get the
friendly.
same vibe?
Definitely. And it's not for TV. He's gesticulating. He's telling
Gesticulating.
stories. Just making gesturing, He's telling an animated story. You know what I'm saying?
But he's
In
not
a really-
full of himself.
No,
He's not-
exactly. Agreed.
Because I'm not
Agreed.
going to lie, I thought the whole cast of season 49 would be there. So I thought, like, we're going to have a parade of them. Am I right?
Yeah.
I thought for sure everybody on this dang cast, especially Jake, they're all going to be there, like, waving.
I thought they were.
I wonder
were
if
not,
it's like
we weren't
borderline if they're allowed
go,
to.
remember?
Yeah. Because Steven didn't take the Survivor picture with us. So I wonder, even though there's many, many pictures of him. So
Yeah,
I don't know what the deal
yeah.
is.
Which I didn't get that either because I'm like they're literally posting way more like
They're more
so this
allowed to now than
surely
they were in our back in our day. It was very
Back in
like
our
right?
day. Back in our
Exactly.
day.
So then I wouldn't have thought that this would be a pro like do you get what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
I
Like
yeah,
not
told
yeah. I
yeah.
think it's more relaxed.
I
there
told I told Carolyn this way back in the old days when we had to walk 5 miles to and from tribal council when Omer and I were on the show.
what?
Lydia posted that she has the biggest, fattest,
Juiciest
juiciest ass in
ass.
Survivor
I
history,
remember that.
and she got in trouble for
It's
that.
so
And
funny.
that is just good promotion of the TV show, and
They
it's messed up.
Trouble for that? For that I remember that
She
post.
got in trouble for that.
so
Yep.
funny.
Yeah.
So
She
that's
left it up,
crazy.
but
So
whatever. Who cares?
they're literally
Yo,
doing
Queen.
recaps of stuff. Like they're oh, but that would be the problem if they were all there together. But I think since Steven
Oh.
is since Steven was the star of this episode, he must have been allowed to go, and no one
I
else
feel like it was
because he
probably
is
just
the
a don't
shaggy.
ask, don't tell situation.
Yeah.
But nobody
I hope we're
else was
not blowing
there.
up his spot. Yeah.
No one
But
else was there.
yeah, but it was fun. It was fun that it was this week. It was literally like we all got there Thursday night. I watched it. I hadn't seen the episode. I watched it on the plane,
Oh,
and then 1 second later, boom, Steven right there.
he's
It
everywhere.
was it was honestly so
That was
fun.
the 18th confessional with you.
Yeah, you guys,
Love him.
that challenge that he had to do was crazy. How dangerous was that? Like he's like running on slippery rocks. Like that's like I feel like the scariest part of Survivor is walking on the rocks. Like
I think I could
damn.
have done it, but I don't think Carolyn could have.
Oh,
Wow.
oh yeah. I'll give you. Yeah.
No,
I
there's a
would want
non-zero
to.
chance I could have been medevac though.
No, yeah,
There's
running is
yes.
not really my forte. Running
It's
in dangerous situations.
that was hard because Jam and I were just talking about it. He's like, "Do you think it was as hard as it made it?" I go, "Yes, I do." Like winners, these
Yeah, you're
winners use them
tired,
that
and
week,
that
Jam.
Yeah.
island is like it's relatively speaking huge. Plus, it's the slippery rocks, and I probably would
I
have
think
He's
it was
going down
hard,
there.
but they made it so that he didn't seem to have that much actual time pressure, or maybe he was just
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
really
yeah.
fast. But I
That's
think
what
that,
Jam said.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
Jam was like. If you look at like that road, there was still so much more
Yeah.
yeah.
time.
But I think
So
that's
that's
nice. They're kind of like, if you actually ran all the way around the island, you can have the advantage.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know, and I think that's fair. Like,
yeah.
but it was fun.
like,
It was fun to watch. I was proud of him. You could tell he was like, probably, and
yeah.
this was the first time while watching someone being like, "This is so great," and I never knew I could do it, and here I am, where I wasn't annoyed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's actually true. They conveyed that it was hard, I feel. Like, I mean, did you guys go on journeys? You went on one, Omer, right? Did you go on one, Caroline, where you had to
Infamously,
walk up the hill?
yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Of course. Of course. Did you have
Yeah.
to walk up the big hill? Like, it was actually tiring as
Tiring.
fuck.
Yeah.
But, like, that was, like, not part of the story. But I'd say part of my story was that going on the journey was exhausting. But
Yeah.
it's not something you can actually really show.
Yeah, the thing is, I
Well,
was, not Mr. Athletic. However, I killed that mountain walk, whereas Chanel was keeled over gray and couldn't. And she's like a D1 athlete, isn't she? But the issue was we had food and she didn't. So.
sure.
Which makes a difference. And so,
Yeah.
yes, this is day whatever in the game, but you're exhausted at this. You're tired. So I was proud of him.
No rice for them.
What happened? What?
No rice for them. So
Jeff kind of like decided that for them a little bit, right? That was weird. Did you guys like that?
I didn't
I'm
pay
just-
attention to that part because I zone out because I'm like, this is so irrelevant now.
Yeah.
I'm just over the rice, and I just truly believe we don't need to starve them.
Yeah.
I do. I
Yes.
don't think
Yes.
I think if anything, it makes these people just boring.
I actually
Yeah.
would
Give them
argue
food.
that the rice pre-merge would actually make the stakes of losing Flint much more impactful because I would actually argue
Oh.
that it's not that big a deal when you lose your Flint unless you sleep by the fire because we didn't have anything to cook, until
You guys never got a crab or
well, we
anything?
did, but we had like the primary diet was coconut, so you can sustain yourself off of that. It's not like you need to eat the crab. So
Yeah, it was cold. On our season, it was pretty
Yeah.
radiant cold. I was sad when if we didn't have a fire, I was sad. I slept in the dirt to like try to keep it going. in
Yeah,
the rain,
yeah.
You know,
We always kept it going, so it
Yeah.
never really went out. So
oh,
that
must be
wasn't an
nice,
issue.
Tika.
yeah.
Like
You were good at something, Tika.
It was good. It was cold, and so we wanted to keep
Yeah.
it warm. But yeah, are we cooking like a bunch of stuff? No. But I do. I think that the whole like we get it, it's hard. Like just give people rice because I feel like at the end of the day, people need it to just be interesting effing
Yeah.
people.
Maybe I
And I
voted
think
no
that
on rice for 50.
of
You
course
did?
you did. You did that to be an asshole though.
Yeah, right.
No,
Like
I think that yeah.
No, I'm so happy for them to eat rice. I'm so
was it voted?
happy.
What was it voted?
I think
What
I
so
don't
Sure.
what
know, but
do we know yet the results?
no. But I can't imagine they voted to give them rice.
Why
Really?
am I like and
I
like
voted yes for rice, of course. I think the real fans, probably like people like us, like nerds, voted yes, and other people don't care about it at all.
I voted no.
Yeah, oh
I
yeah.
just they need I just don't give a crap. It's not interesting to me that like people starving and I just personally think that like people would be more interesting if they had some freaking fuel. That's how I
Mhm.
feel. And I want to watch people that are fun, not people that are like what was going on because they
Yeah.
have no energy. It's not cool. I don't like it.
No, totally.
So we have Steven, the hero of the season, of the episode. I love him. So he's doing a
He's
win
my
this
winner
season.
pick.
It
Oh,
was he really?
final
You're
six.
joking. Are you lying
It
right
doesn't
now?
always end well when you're my winner
That
pick
was
at
your winner
final
pick
six.
though? You knew. You knew before the season started, like, wow, you had your eye on him.
Yeah, I felt like he had like the thing is on Survivor you have to be like the middle of everything. You can't be the most standout or the least. He's like athletic enough but not the most threatening. He's like very smart but doesn't
Yep,
come across as like a mega nerd. He's got everything.
he does. Meet him in person and
Yeah.
you'll, oh, Steven.
Except
Okay.
he has bad taste in survivors. Rupert.
Was that for real? I thought he was just doing that for the photo
I
op.
think it
Was
is
I
for real.
would
He
have
named
to
his
ask him.
dog Rupert.
That is true.
Oh,
That's true.
wow. How old is he? Was he like a kid when Rupert was on
There's no
TV? Is
excuse in
that
my opinion. I was in grade
yeah?
7 and I could see that he was being an asshole.
Wow.
Wow, hard anti-Rupert stance from Omar.
No, you don't like Rupert?
No.
Why?
Because I think that he's self-righteous and it was actually so entitled and rude to other people. And remember
Gave me a crystal.
he like threatened to kill Johnny Fairplay for having the gall to vote for him. Like who the fuck does that anymore?
Okay, but Johnny Fairplay is a huge asshole.
Okay,
So
but
that's
Johnny
he
Fairplay.
that's gonna be your reason. That's
no,
your
no, no,
reason
but like
because he
that's
hated
the
Johnny
epitome.
Fairplay too
No,
much.
that's the epitome is that he feels like it's like so like out of the game bad to vote for the King
Yeah, yeah.
Rupert. Where's my fishing pole and blah 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 blah. Nobody else can touch it and like so
How was he
self-important.
the hero then?
Hmm?
Why was he the hero?
Good question. I'm sure his cast didn't
I
feel
don't.
like he was. And actually,
That's exactly.
T on Survivor Heroes versus Villains at the finale when Jeff says at the reunion, Rupert, one of our biggest heroes ever. You know who said the real T? The one who clocked all the reads? Candace Woodcock Cody, who went like this because she
What she
knew.
did.
She
Girl, what?
fucking knew.
You are like, how do you
That
remember
stood out of
this?
my
You're
mind
like,
because I was happy somebody agreed with me.
I remember this
And
crap.
listen,
Just
Carolyn,
like
you would be stuck on Rupert with on an island with Rupert. You would hate him too. What do you think Candace and Amanda and all of them were saying? They were like, he wants us to do all of the work. He just sits around and does nothing, but pretends he does everything. He crashes wood in the middle of the night when we're trying to sleep, and blah 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 blah. And he's not really a hero. Jerry Manthe also said it.
Well, I was gonna say I think I think you picked a pretty bad test case, the Johnny Fairplay one. I feel like there's other, the whole when he digs the log cabin in the
Oh
ground,
yeah.
everything that's happening in that. I think I would have been on.
Or
Was it
I,
Jenna Lewis? I probably would have been on Jenna Lewis's side of that
yeah.
one.
so moving on to this century. So we
Moving
have
on to this.
so, anyway, but I do like Rupert. I won't let you talk shit about him here. He gave me a crystal that's
I will
literally
let you talk shit, but then I will say something else
yeah,
after.
yeah, absolutely. But I do like him, and he did give me a crystal. It's supposed to like cure me. It has not yet, but I like to be fair, I have not been wearing it around my neck,
Cure you
and
of
I
what?
just of like bad nightmares or like a bad day
Okay,
or
well, that's
whatever I
actually
believe.
sweet. Maybe he's changed.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
No,
He was
yeah.
very nice in
Well, he
person
was
at
kind
this.
of like, I was like, Rupert, are we in a fight over this weekend? Because I'm like, you haven't even talked to me. Because I loved him so much when I first met him. And then a few at the premiere, I met him. He came to this Kansas thing. Then this, but he would, but I'm learning not to take everything personal. It was way too crazy, way too busy. He can't be giving me out like,
Yeah.
duh. But I was kind of like, Rupert, where's my hug? You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I like him.
Okay,
I
maybe
like
I'll
him.
reconsider, but the TV Rupert did not care for.
Yeah.
Oh, no, well, the TV Steven so far, I've been like,
Oh,
Steven, the hero of the season.
you
yeah,
literally haven't
hopefully
stopped talking
that's,
about how much you love him, and then you're all of a sudden like, you
oh,
sucked on
yeah,
TV.
but on TV so far, up until this last episode, I've just been kind of like, now I love, this guy is a star, and he's a star
Yeah.
at Zumba, and he's the
Zumba.
everything. I like, he
At
was,
Gio's Zumba class.
Oh,
he
Yeah.
that's so fun.
He was literally, this guy was just like, you imagine, he was awesome, and he's got a good personality, and he's funny.
Very nice about Rupert.
Oh, and like
Well, we
know it
also had
all.
the unfortunate there was a survivor panel that he was on at this event that had about 50 survivors at it. So I could imagine feeling that from
Panel about
Survivor,
Oh.
you know?
What
Yeah.
did you
who
think
else
of
was
it?
on the
Well,
panel.
actually, the best part of the panel was that they asked people like if they got a call for 50, and everyone just spilled their tea.
Ooh.
Jerry told her whole story, which was fucking awesome. I love
Love
Jerry.
Jerry.
I love Jerry for talking about
Love Jerry.
how fucked up. It's just like all these people. You had legend. The panel was who? Jerry, Danielle DiLorenzo, who was also lovely, who I met for
Okay.
the first time this
Why are you
weekend.
Omar, why
Very
are you
nice.
laughing?
Very nice.
Because I can't. The thing I remember about Danielle DiLorenzo the most is she's a captain of sports from Boston.
Of course.
And secondly, when she was on Heroes versus Villains and she's wrestling Amanda to the ground, she goes back and tells the story. She's like, I wrestled her to the ground and ripped it out of her hand. And then on the actual video, she just hands it over. Joke.
I did not like. I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but she was great. She was great. Her, Bob Crowley, and then Jake and Shaheen, Jake O'Kane, and
Love
Shaheen.
Jake, by the way.
Love Jake.
Love.
Love Jake. Love Jake.
I want to be Jake's
How's he
friend.
doing? I miss him.
He's good. He's
He's
crushing.
good.
Yeah, he's doing great.
I kept bugging him. I'm like, Jake. I love Jake.
And Rupert was the final panelist. But yeah, Jerry talked about. What'd you say?
Wasn't there someone else on there?
Am I missing someone? Oh, Sandra. Duh.
Yeah,
Sandra.
the queen.
Duh. The queen. Queen.
Wait, Sandra and Rupert
Yeah.
Did it feel so good?
Yeah, and Johnny Fairplay was there this weekend too. We had we had a
Half the
huge
drink
Pearl Islands.
almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Johnny Fairplay did a WWE wrestling match
Oh
Who?
my!
for the sole purpose of I'd say fake getting beat up for everyone's
By who?
entertainment.
What was that?
You know? I don't know about WWE, so I don't know. But we were all supposed to meet somewhere, and Sandra got there before me, and then I heard that Sandra left because she needed to go quote, watch Johnny Fairplay get his ass beat.
It was just weird. And then people out. This was too much stimulation, and then all of a sudden you hear like, whoa, and I'm just like, what? And I'm like this, like, But,
I can't hear it for what it's worth.
Me neither. At
Yeah.
all. Maybe I'll come next year.
Yeah, you gotta come. Come next
Such
year.
Oh,
little vacation
if you-
time I have.
Yeah.
Like,
But you can get away with only taking off Friday. Like I got there like very late Thursday. It's still-
I will never go the whole. No. Okay. So let's get into it. So we have Steven's coming back from the journey. Or he won. Why did they let him go?
Well, we
there?
haven't even covered
Why?
Yeah, that was
after
cra-
Tribal Council with Sage and with Sophie. Was that not so funny?
Wait,
Uh,
what's funny? No, that was real emotion. What do you do? You not have a
I
heart? So
love
what?
real funny TV like that. That's what I want to see. I want to see
What
some
was
Wait, what was
funny,
conflict.
funny? What was
Conflict.
funny? Oh.
girl? But I get. Oh,
And then
girl, no,
Sophie in the
like.
background being like, "Can I enter the chat?" It's so funny.
Which person are we talking when Sage is
No, no,
crying?
when Sage and Sophie are fighting, and then Sophie's in the blue Sophie, Miami Sophie's in the background being like, "Can I join?" Or is this too awkward? Like that was funny. But in terms of getting blind,
Please don't introduce Miami Sophie as a name
oh
option.
no,
I'm
Marianne and
not
I are
kidding.
all in on Miami Sophie.
I
No,
am
that's
No,
saying
no, that's the name.
oh
That's the
wow.
name she should have gone by.
Where's the other Sophie from?
New York, right? But she could be Segretti,
I don't
and
know.
then it's Miami Sophie.
it's
Oh.
Miami or yellow, and but it's
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
gonna need colors. I'm gonna need
Okay, fair
colors.
enough.
so we
So
have blue
blue
and yellow.
Sophie,
Yeah,
but I think
yeah,
that do we? Okay, so I think that Sage, Sage has been one of the best characters of the season, if not the best.
yeah. Love
She has
Sage.
had
Love
amazing
Sage.
reads this whole time, but I think this was the first night where I think Sage's strategic sense was off. Do we agree?
Yeah, duh. Now talk smarter. More of this.
Yes,
Yes, but
that's what
this
I'm saying.
this is
She she wanted to get revenge on Yellow Sophie to some extent, but she needed Yellow Sophie in this moment because you have a three-headed dragon that's very powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, no, totally agree. I honestly feel like it's a
100.
situation where there's almost like too many people. Like, I think partially because of the work of people like Rizzo, there are a lot of people that have been established as like this person will win the game, so like they need to get out, like Yellow Sophie, like Savannah, like that. It becomes like all of a sudden she's like she emotionally is like I want to get Sophie out, and also it's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it's fine strategically because like she's obviously a threat, but like no, that was not the biggest threat for Sage at this moment at all. Yeah.
no, and she let her emotions get in her way. And I never ever
Yeah.
talk crap about emotional people, players, whatever, because it's like hello, but you let your emotions completely, and it sucks to say that. I hated that for her, and
Yeah.
I just wanted to be like, oh my gosh, like. But at the same time, I feel like Sophie Yellow is literally like the victim of, not the victim, but like, yes, the victim of literally not being loyal to
Yes,
absolutely
yes,
anybody, and
yes, yes,
no
yes.
Yeah.
one's
Agreed.
gonna fight
Yeah.
for her. Who's gonna
Yeah.
fight with her? So it's like you
Yeah.
might be some middling, like middle between all these people and flip flop back and forth, but to a certain extent, you're completely, you see how completely expendable she is. Ain't no,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
the people don't even want to use her for a vote anymore at this
Well,
point.
that's
So
the thing
that
is, I
sucks.
put that out on Chat BCC. Which Evie, where are you at? I've seen you have an account, but I haven't seen you chatting.
I have an account. I was literally I feel like I was about to say I don't know how to do it and I feel sad.
Okay, well then,
Have I succeeded in making an account?
wait,
You
are
have an
you
account?
in the main chat?
No, I don't think I was
Okay,
saying
I'll
I
get
don't
you
know.
in the
I
main
feel like I
chat.
don't
I
know how
didn't
to
even know this was a struggle.
I'd be in. I would be in.
Okay, great.
I thought I wasn't
I
invited.
know. I think that they just need to know that you're there. Okay,
All right,
I'll let
help
them
me
know.
out.
Secondly,
All right, keep going.
a second point of order. I feel that Carolyn, second point of order. I feel that Yellow Sophie. I said I think that she made a mistake last week by voting out Jawan. It was one. It was one or two votes too early because what's the harm in her being in between Christina and Steven versus Jawan and Sage? That's like the perfect spot to be in, and I think it did come out of the I don't want to say emotion, but like I think the strategic idea of hey, I'm at the bottom of the yellow tribe and now I need to make my move on them. But the problem is the yellow tribe has already been whittled down. You can use your pre-existing relationship with them to stay in the middle and tackle this other group that is like very powerful. They were the underdogs coming into the merge because they got blindsided at the first tribal council and they keep slipping by with advantages and immunity idols. Like this seems crazy to me.
Wait, who's the
Well,
underdogs?
Like Savannah, Rizzo, and Sophie B were blindsided at the Nate vote, and they were outnumbered like 8-3 or 7
So
to
you do
3.
see,
Sorry,
so they are, you do see them as the
they
underdogs.
were, but now they're the overdogs for sure. Like it's
Girl, they
flipped.
always have been the over. They always have. When have they not? So you're
I
saying
mean, when they're
because
outnumbered
so you're
7.
I
binary,
think yeah,
okay,
they were
you're being blinded by the edit. Just
Me?
admit it.
Wait, Evie, what do you think?
Yeah.
No, no, I totally agree. I mean, they lost power at the merge and they were on the bottom for
Oh,
sure.
one episode,
I
girl.
feel I feel like they have not felt like they were at the bottom because they have actually controlled every vote since then, or like
Well, I
every
feel
vote
like
since then.
MC getting voted out was more of MC undoing herself. You know what I mean? Like,
But like it's like it should have been them, and
yes.
they contributed to the it not Rizzo didn't even have to play as idol. Like they
Mhm.
contributed to,
How are the
but wait,
biggest threats the underdogs? How are the people that people want to get out the
Well, Carolyn, it's
underdogs?
like the
well
Tika
it's like it's
three. You were an
no, but it's kind of a
underdog,
good
and then
point.
you
It's
became
like
an overdog.
would you
We,
would you
we
say that like
underdogs. We put people looked at us like turds. People thought we were idiots.
yeah,
Like,
no, it's kind
girl,
of would you have
people
said that like
I gotta get
Genevieve
Carolyn out. Girl, did you?
would you have said that like Genevieve was an underdog at any point in that season? It's like that. At some point she was on the bottom, but she wasn't necessarily an underdog. I feel you. I feel
A
you.
damn underdog. Hell
Yeah.
no, Omar, you're being. Like,
I
I'm
don't think so.
shocked
I
by
think
you, but I.
Genevieve was when she and Sam were.
I think bottom and underdog are maybe
Okay,
different.
fine. We just have a
What
different
do you think?
vernacular, but they were at the
Yeah.
bottom,
Yeah.
and then they had to
Yeah.
get. Now they're at the top,
Savannah,
and
Rizzo,
that is a function of other people's weird decisions. I feel like.
girl. We have different, like, yeah, we have, I guess, different definitions of underdog or even bottom bitch. Because to me, bottoms,
Okay, just to
the
be clear,
bottoms,
you said bottom bitch. We did not say bottom bitch.
the bottom bitches. Isn't that the alliance?
No, that's bottoms up,
Bottom.
Is
and
it?
that's Sage, Jawan, and
Oh,
Steven.
Oh, I thought it was bottom bitches or bottom bitch. Whatever, same thing. You got,
was
same
that
thing.
maybe George's fake alliance with David and Luke on Australia versus the world where
Yes,
they the bottom
yes, you're right.
bitches?
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Oh, so I'm taking
Yeah.
whatever, the bottoms. I love all this bottom talk, and I love how
Yes.
Steven is always all about the bottom. And
Yep.
it's like I root for the bottom bitches, so I loved it.
Yep.
So I look at Sage, Juwan, those are the bottom types to
Yeah.
me,
But I
not the
do
people
think
that are big threats.
but it is true that I do feel that Sage and Juwan started as underdogs, but
Yes.
then they clearly became the
Yes,
alphas
because
in
they
the
were the
game. Like
ones
they were
flipping and
running
swinging
the
back and
game.
forth. They had all the power for
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah, for like 2 votes, if
Yeah, yeah,
that.
for two
Two
votes.
votes.
But
I
for
feel like it
two
was
votes at
Nate
the
through
merge.
the fact when Jawan got blindsided. They controlled everything before that.
Yeah, what was that? Four votes?
Nate,
3 or 4 votes? I mean, yeah.
MC, Alex, and that was it.
Yeah.
I just
Right. 3 votes. 3 votes.
Yes.
No, but okay, just Going back to Yellow Sophie
Shannon
for a
as
sec.
well. Shannon
I
as well.
yeah. The
oh Jesus,
Christian girl.
yes.
Yeah. Um um
Her,
yeah. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Yellow Sophie.
You're so
I
funny.
I liked Yellow Sophie making that move last week. But
I'm just kidding.
I did, but I thought that she was gonna now be like all in with Savannah, Rizzo, and Sophie and be like, I'm with you guys. We're now a tight four. Like, not come for Savannah. I think she should have got, if she's gonna do that, then she needs to be like, I'm going in on like, I'm a big threat. I gotta stick with the other like big threats and like not now do this like flippy floppy back.
But she's
to
so
Sage. I
on
don't
the
know.
bottom of that group, and
She's on the bottom of it, but there's not that many votes left. Like I think they still like if she'd been pushing for like Sage, you think they wouldn't have gone for Sage? Like they definitely were like all in on her when like I feel like a contributing factor was that Blue Sophie was able to say Yellow Sophie is coming for
yes,
Savannah.
but remember Rizzo
You know what
did
I mean?
say
but so is Sophie.
Rizzo was going after Sophie, and then he found out after that she was coming after Savannah and was like, oh, well, this is actually a fine move then. Like, they were already ready to turn on her. And I feel like
Yeah,
she just,
but I just feel like
yeah.
go ahead.
Wasn't
I
connected.
don't know. I just
I mean, there's just not that many votes. Yeah, there's just not that many votes left. It's like if she can just convince them, like Steven probably has to go, Sage has to go. There's 4 people. You know,
Why?
get to the fire making.
I think
I'm saying
me,
for those
Carolyn,
people.
and I are more on the same page about this one.
Yeah,
in
you're on the
sense
more
that,
same
like,
page.
If
Like,
Rizzo
I'm
and
how
Sophie have all the power like they do, then getting to the end with them is just like that's not going to be helpful for Sophie's game. And I feel like the Sophie was trying to flip too much back and forth, whereas she needed to like stick with one side for longer before making the jump, because then ultimately nobody trusted her.
when
Yeah.
how awkward was it when they did like the voting things and she's just like, There can't be two pretty 31-year-olds on this island.
That was excellent final words, though. When she was like, "I became the other Sophie." That was good.
That
It
was
was so,
good.
it's all
Sophie's choice.
cutie. Hers is all cutie pie, and then you have Savannah like, "Don't you say my name," or like, or what was it? Like
I
she
think
says
with
something super
Savannah,
cute.
um,
Sophie says something so cute and like, like there can't be two
yeah.
cutie pies on this island, and then she's like, "Bitch, get out of my nose!" Like,
I think with
I
Savannah's
am curious.
baptism was so funny.
Savannah has been Savannah and Rizzo have been doing a lot of like rubbing it in people's
Yes.
faces when they vote them out, and I am quite curious if either of them gets to the jury how people.
It's like
will take
Tyson and
that.
Katie, remember? They didn't love
Yeah.
that. But I think it's so
Yeah.
funny how she is rubbing it in their face, but it's not
Yeah,
a
it's
smart
fun to
move.
watch.
It's
Yeah.
a funny, entertaining move.
It's establishing. It's definitely establishing that she's in on the vote. So like that's
It would be
good.
like if,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it'd be like if
but-
Danny's walking out doing a Robert De Niro impression, and Caroline's like, "Fuck you."
I did. I kicked them. Yeah. I hate these. I'm hoping, and I think that, whatever, in the future players, because I think that, like, uh, it's like people know by now, like, we don't want to hear, like, you don't, just shut the fuck, just say how you feel is way better. That, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
better. Don't be so, like, analytical at tribal. Just be like, shut the hell up. You know what I mean?
But our tribals
And
were
just
not
be
that
honest.
dramatic. Like, they were still in that sugar-coated era of, like, say a stupid analogy and pretend
Well,
everything's fine.
Oh, we're still there.
I was gonna say, but people were mad on my season when they got voted out. But
Yeah, they
whether or not
were.
they said that in the exact moment.
And
but-
we like that.
yeah, we
like
like that.
So we have,
It's so fun to be around.
we, well, you're, um, but I'll never forget that line about the butterflies. It truly, I laughed so hard. I know everyone hated that thing, but I thought it was so fun. Like, it just was. I don't
Yeah,
care.
those were kooky.
It was
Yeah.
freaking funny.
Who
Like,
did the,
Xander, like, my butter, or what was it? Like,
That Deshaun or someone did that to Deshaun. Someone said you're a snake to Deshaun, and he went. That's what you,
Why
I
did
don't
that
even
make
remember
hair?
that one.
That's so
Which one's
funny.
that?
was it. I think it was maybe when Shan got voted out. It was either yeah.
But why
one
did
of
they
those.
air that? That's so funny.
They did air it.
I don't remember.
They didn't air that?
I don't think they did.
I think you can see it. Okay,
I
wait.
feel like Homer would know because he knows everything.
Well, Omer might know, but I feel like I might be plugged in. I mean, I know that happened, but maybe I'm just imagining in my mind the TV
I'm gonna go
shot.
back and find out. But the thing is,
I was
remember
on the
hearing
jury,
about
so I-
that beforehand and waiting for it, and then it never came, and I was like, "What?"
Maybe I'm mixing up. Does this happen to you? I'm mixing up possibly what I saw with my eyes with, like, if I eyed it or TV'd
Right.
it, you know?
Every day.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have Steven, the star of the season and episode, winning immunity. We then have, I'm doing a really horrible job of like recapping this. Hold on, what's next? What else is there to talk about? So what happened? So he wins immunity. We all knew he was going to win. 'Cause
I'm
he's
sorry.
such a
I'm sorry.
bad-
Love Steven. Thought he was, I loved meeting him this weekend. Why would you take Rizzo on the reward?
Well, do you think
I think that
the
was
only
really
good
stupid.
thing might be to keep him away from like scheming with Savannah and them? But I think in his position, he really needs to pull in the like Sage
You should have pulled in Yellow
and
Sophie.
Yellow Sophie.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And, like,
Yellow
lock it
Sophie's
down.
on her deathbed at this point. It's
But
like,
that was stupid of him. Why was he voting for Yellow Sophie? I feel
Mistake. Agreed. We're on the
Mistake.
same page.
Yeah. Okay, we're on the same page about
100%.
that.
No,
yeah, yeah.
Yellow Sophie shouldn't have been the vote, but like Rizzo, you got to take somebody out of that group, 100%. Take
No,
somebody
I-
out of it.
But if you leave
Because
them, the
otherwise-
three of them with
but
Christina,
don't you-
that's fine.
Right. It's like the three of them are gonna talk. Like you're not gonna prevent those three from talking. It's like the other people. It's like
Yeah,
who are they
that's
talking
fair.
to? And instead he was like, let Rizzo come and influence and decide what the vote was. You know?
Oh, okay. No, I get that.
Like I also
Yeah.
get
And now
wanting
Rizzo
to
has
leave your
food.
advantage for one more round, but at the same time, like, although I mean, to be fair, if Sage and Christina are working with him, his block of vote will save, like, it will make the day on this next tribal council because they're up 3-2 then. But it's just like, strike while the iron is hot. You don't know what it's going to be like in 3 days, and you need Sophie there as a bigger threat than you, especially if you're Steven, I feel like.
They're all threats at this point, or I'm literally just being like brainwashed by the TV because every confessional is talking about how someone's a threat. I think the only one who's not been talked about as the biggest threat in the game is Christina. Otherwise, everybody else, it's like, we gotta get them out.
Well, okay, so I guess I wonder what you guys think about this. How much of a threat do you think the other people think Rizzo is? The people remain, because people have been asking me if it's like if we're having a Xander situation where they're letting him have his idol because they don't they view him as much of a
I
threat
don't think
as the
it's the
TV
same
audience.
situation necessarily, because people like Alex have said in Exit Press that people really respect and like Rizzo and Savannah as big threats.
Right.
So then why?
But that's exit
That's
press,
fair,
so you know.
but I don't know.
Maybe
No,
we'll just
yeah,
have
yeah,
to call them.
yeah,
Do you have access to that? I mean, I think the big question is
yeah. No, I think you're right.
why did Rizzo? I think the one thing is it really depends on the cast. You know what I mean? So like he's saying that the jury loved his big moment of getting up and playing the fake idol. But I would say that if I were on the jury, I would not have liked that because it's like so obviously transparent. Like you know you're playing something that's not real for no reason, just
You're
for
trying
attention.
too hard, Rizzo.
And I think that
Yeah.
that
Just
is
say
a
it.
dangerous thing to do. However, if it got people to think that he didn't really have an idol, then I buy into it more. But I'm just not sure that was the intent. But all at the same time, you know, he's really picking up heat, and you can see his confidence is growing from where it started to where it is now. And I think that
I
he
like
is
it.
in probably. I think he and Sophie are battling for the best position, Blue Sophie, in the game.
Yes.
Because Blue
Yes.
Sophie, all she needs to do is steal Rizzo's idol.
Blue Sophie's playing the best and should win. Am I right? Obviously, Sage, like we love Sage, but like we
Only
need to like.
steals the idol. I feel like she's got to.
Yeah, I feel like if she steals the idol and gets Rizzo out, or Rizzo or Savannah out by stealing, honestly, maybe get the idol, like you're like castrating Rizzo, you get Savannah out, now you've like defanged Rizzo and you're there. Like I think Blue
The
Sophie
Amy
can win
Cusack
in that.
castration, you know.
But
Yeah.
no, girl, like she's playing the best game, low key.
Yes, yes.
All of pre-merge, who fought harder than her for
Right.
pre-merge? No one, no one fought harder. Then she gets to the merge, and then she swaps tribes and has to like and get in with them. I just truly feel like she has the advantage no one knows about. I feel
I
like she's
love
doing a
that.
good job of keeping relationships with both sides versus I feel like Savannah and Rizzo are just kind of like people are scared of them and they'll just come to them for like revenge or like, do you get what I
I
mean?
get what you mean, but I feel
So
like Rizzo has done a better
Soph
job.
has the relationships. Soph has the relationships that I think the Riz God and the Riz Mama don't
Maybe, but
have.
I feel like Riz God, Rizgod. I feel like he is the one that is most overtly selling his game the most, and I think that people might get frustrated with Miami Sophie. I'll never apologize for it. For her not like making a move when she is like not as visible as Savannah and Rizzo.
That's what the end game is for.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm
you
saying. I'm saying
explain it at the
she's
end.
perfectly
Yeah, yeah.
positioned, but she has to steal Rizzo's idol at this point, I feel like.
I don't think you're sleeping on her, man, because I feel like you're literally like we see what she's doing just because she's not some loud ass kid who's like running around. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
feel like she is playing the smartest game, 100%. The smartest has
But
the
don't you
relation.
think she should have like worked with? I feel like she should have worked with Sophie a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think, and this adds to my original take that like the worst thing Yellow Sophie did was then coming after Savannah now because I think Blue Sophie was like considering Yellow Sophie as someone that she could maybe work with for a flip eventually. But then it's
Yes.
like if she's gonna come for Savannah now, maybe. Well, actually, no, she was kind of into that, huh? Blue
She
Sophie.
did seem kind of into it. I just feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, I
It
don't know.
is.
I feel like,
The
No,
stage
you're right. She did the wrong thing, Yellow Sophie, last
She-
time. You're right.
we got there.
You're right. You're right.
Yellow's no, so Yellow Sophie
Yeah.
should have stayed. I'm just saying, but I'm saying
Yeah.
Blue Sophie. Oh God, these damn Sophie, Soph, all these damn
Oh,
S
so
names.
we can't
It's
say
just-
Soph on this podcast. I ban it.
No, we don't. I sometimes, but like it's just too much with the S names. But I just feel like she is positioned the best. I don't think she needs to do some trick daddy like dancing, like doing that weird stuff like Riz God is just to get the attention. That's what the end game is for. And I did not know that that's what like the talk of the town was, that Rizgod was the modern day Xander. But
Well, I don't
all
think it necessarily
research.
is.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I think people are asking the question. People, just asking questions, But I also do think it does seem different because there was never, I don't think we ever saw, aside from Liana, I don't think we saw anybody else in my season in their confessional saying, we need to get Xander and his idol out tonight. Whereas like Christina says that every week. Like,
Yeah, it is kind of crazy that they haven't gotten the idol out.
yeah.
It's
I
so
love
easy to do.
Xander. No, I'm kidding.
I love Xander too. He's a very sweet kid.
Yeah, like
Moving on.
No, love Xander. In the game, I voted for Erica. And in life, I think Xander's great. He's doing so good. He's in Long Island doing construction. He's
You know what I
crushing it.
really
That's
wanted
app.
to see him do was when he was at that split tribal council with you, was use his extra vote instead of his idol, because that could have saved
I know. And that's the kind of thing, going back to the Rice thing, I swear to God, I knew he had an extra vote, and I literally did not even think about it. I was only thinking about how he had his idol. I just literally forgot. And I feel like that's the kind of thing, if I had a little more food, my brain could have remembered another thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because that
The
would have
student
rocked.
do
That
it
was the
for you?
perfect use. That was kind of happening in the rain as this was all happening. So
I heard it
who
was
was the
a
final
hearty
3-year
stew.
season?
Xander, Deshaun, Erica.
And so Xander got 0 votes. Deshaun got how many?
1.
I don't.
And I think that other people were higher on Xander than I was. Like, I experienced him as everything that was happening in the pre-merge, where he was wrong about a lot of what was going on in the game. But other people were higher on him until he brought Erica to the final 3. And then
interesting.
I think a lot of people were like on the fence. Like, is he like secretly, like,
So
is he
should he
smarter
have
than he
brought- what
seems
should
or
he have
not?
brought Heather?
He should have taken Heather, of course.
Girl.
Yeah, of course. Like,
How's Heather? Heather was
he
at
took
the
Erica.
event.
Heather was there. She's doing well. She's
didn't-
she's in remission.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, which is amazing.
For her.
Yeah. You didn't meet her? You didn't see her, Carolyn? No. Well, she was there, and yeah, it was great to see her. I had not seen her since Fiji or since
Wow.
LAX.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when everybody got COVID.
No, not from that. We all got COVID in Chicago, but I hadn't seen her since LAX. Like literally, like the flight, like we landed and some of us had a layover and ordered DoorDash,
Oh.
like on the way home from Fiji, and just ate
That's
through
so
everything.
I like
talk
Nasir.
shit.
What about
What'd you say?
Nasir?
Love Nasir. Love Nasir.
that is Nasir.
That is Nasir. He party is like good.
Yeah.
He is fun. I was like, girl.
Wait, Heather and Nasir
yeah.
were at the same event. Iconic.
Yep.
Wait, was that
Heather
the
was
wrestling
quiet,
drama?
though.
Neither of them loved that, and Abraham.
Oh,
That
yes.
was the season
He's so
41
nice
reps.
and sweet.
Yeah.
Totally. And they they were fun. I did not talk to Heather, or even like, she must be quiet.
Well, she was on the show.
She's not loud, but she is talkative if you talk to her.
I really like her. She loves Opana.
But she and I had a great chat. It was nice.
Yeah,
Nice
no,
to
we're
hear.
grateful to be here. I just kept saying that every time I said something really screwed up. I'd be like, I'm so grateful to be here. So moving on. So Stephen, the star of the episode, is, so that keeps me on track. So
Yeah.
being that Stephen, so what do we think are Stephen's chances of winning at this point, and what is his way to the end, and how are we going to move on if he doesn't win?
You're eating. I would say.
I'm sorry, I haven't had eaten dinner and I'm so tired, so I have to keep.
Oh yeah, we're done. We're almost done.
Okay.
I would say that he's got to pull in Sage and Christina, and then use his block of vote, and probably blindside somebody that's not gonna get the idol played on them. I think that's what he's got to do
Yeah.
here.
I was thinking about this earlier. Also, what do you think the final 3 is that he can win against?
Christina and Sage, I think he could win.
Against Sage? Yeah, Sage if she continues to be on the bottom for the rest of the game, maybe. But
Well, I'd say. See,
I was thinking
I
maybe
think we
Christina and Sophie. Right.
But I think we love Sage. But the
But
thing
no,
is,
it's-
the way people talk about her sometimes on the show makes me concerned that they don't see her as being strategic, and they just see her as just being emotional when she's not.
Been there, done
I've
that.
never heard of them acting like that about a woman on the show. I've
Yeah,
never.
I'm shocked. Wow.
Yeah, what? Do they
And
do that?
it's even like her, she's acknowledged as like, because yellow or blue Soph, Miami Soph, little Soph was like, well, she does have some strategy. Like she sees it, like,
Yes.
but it's even, like because of her
Mm.
emotion and her she's emotional. But at the same time, like that was a bad emotional move, Sage. Like, so we get it, but like you know what I
But
mean.
I would say that's
You
the
know,
only bad decision she's made this whole time, to be honest.
100% she can, and she
Yeah.
really can do no wrong in my eyes. So I
Yeah.
actually will celebrate it. So
Yeah.
I guess my point being, I think he needs to, yeah, I think he better make a good move with the block vote. Like, I think he's not as clear, like, if he gets the end, he definitely wins, as maybe some other people are.
Mhm. But I do think he could beat
Yeah.
Christina and Sage.
But I
That's
think
his
he could
best
win.
argument, in my opinion.
Potentially Blue Soph if she doesn't do anything.
Yes, fair.
Like, if she, I would say if she doesn't make a move. I'm just saying, from, like, in terms of what she did, like, he could easily say, since the merge, she got in with Rizzo and Savannah and just let them be the shields and blah, blah.
yeah, there you go. That's her moves. Like you could easily
I mean,
I
say
mean, we
that.
see it, but a lot of times the jury doesn't respect it, you know?
yeah.
What do you mean? I don't look at her at all as somebody who's hiding behind those two little monsters. I don't.
I mean, I think the way that I see it is
You?
that yes, all three of them on paper have their own. I think they all have a very good reason to win: Rizzo, Savannah, and Sophie B, aka Miami Sophie. However, a lot of it is perception of the jury and what happens. And Sophie has chosen to go kind of under the radar based on what we've seen. And Rizzo and Savannah are the ones taking all the heat. And at the end of the day, if she kind of enables them to get to the end and then everybody else is like bitter that she didn't help them get them out, that's like the Monica Culpepper of the I'll, especially because Miami Sophie keeps saying, I know I have to make a move on them, I know I can't go to the end with them, and then if you do go to the end with them after saying all of that, nobody likes that. And so
Yeah.
if you put yourself in the position where you're saying that and acting upon it, then you have to actually not go to the end with them. And she has an advantage that nobody else knows about. That is her opportunity to slay the two dragons that are beside her.
Get him, girl.
And if she can do that, she will win, in my opinion.
But what about if she doesn't?
And I
Well,
think
what
that she'll
about
probably lose if she goes to the end with them.
so just for the fact of going to the end with them, you don't think
I
she
think
has
so.
you don't think she has a valid enough
I
case to
I
win?
think she has I think she has a good I think it was like I mean if you tell that story, what's the strategy? It's I like fought really hard in my pre-merge. Then at the merge, I like got in with I found a new crew in the swap, blah blah blah, and like knew that they would take me to the end. Like that's not that good of a I feel like there is a recency bias. Like
Yeah.
the most impressive stuff she did was far like a long time ago from
I totally
Final
agree,
Tribal,
but if she sells in a way that's
Yeah.
like, I intentionally hid under the radar and let those two take the shots while they were making people mad and being, rubbing salt in the
Yes.
wound on the way out, perhaps she
No,
has a
but then you have
chance
to say,
win.
and I cut them.
And I cut them.
And I
But
cut
even
them,
if she
though.
doesn't,
You
like,
have
let's
to.
say she gets to the end with those and people are really turned off by them, then they might be interested in hearing a story like that. However, she's
That's the other
undermined her own storyline by consistently saying, I cannot go to the end with them. I know I have to get them out. And you have all of these people that are relying upon them to do that, and then she doesn't do it. That's going to leave them bitter towards her, not the people that they were trying to get out. Like, that's if they keep trying to take the shot at Rizzo and Savannah, and Sophie B is the one that's stopping that, I feel like the jury will be more bitter at her for that than
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But so-
100%.
Yeah.
They'll respect him at the end and be like, yeah, those two turds got it. Like,
Yeah.
joke's on us.
Yeah.
You got us. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed?
So Steven's not winning.
That's how I
is
felt
what
on
you're saying.
Traders
No, he-
Canada. I was like, you idiots. I hope Coco gets to the end and kills all of you for being so stupid as hell. That's
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Don't banish Omar.
yeah, especially
Fucking
when it's so
kidding me?
obvious it's not me. You know?
It's so good. Evie, are you watching? You better be.
I am. I'm not. I actually am not all the way caught up, but I watched the first 3 episodes.
Oh,
It's
it
so
really
good.
goes.
It's
down.
really
Yeah,
good.
I can't wait.
It's,
Yeah.
I watch it. I love it.
I've been spoiled from your Instagram.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, don't be sorry. Congratulations, dude.
It's so
Yeah.
good. Like it's honestly it's phenomenal. Like I love it. I've cried. I've like it's good.
I love the host.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh, totally,
Like,
totally.
yeah.
But there's some really obnoxious people on the season. But like that
You're
makes
telling
good
me.
TV. I'm hoping they're gone next week. So, what are we missing here? What else is there?
I think
like,
this is
what
actually, I will say this season started off pretty slow, and I do think it's largely, I actually don't think it's casting. I think it is the format. It's very stale. And I think that if given the opportunity, these people probably would have played a lot earlier. They just didn't have a mechanism to allow that, and we're sick of the Disaster Tribe. We're over it. That being said, I think what is kind of interesting in this end game, and it's really kind of picked up in the last few episodes, in my opinion, is the game as to who could win is wide open. Savannah could get to the end, have a really good argument to win.
Yeah.
Rizzo could get to the end, have a very good argument to win. Sophie B could pull off the biggest move of the season and win. Steven has an advantage that could win the day in this next vote and be a tremendous story to win as an underdog in the post-merge because he's become kind of at the bottom. Christina could also, I feel like the journey for her is a little bit harder, but could she get to the end and make it through the underdog alliance and maybe switch with Savannah or Sage and Steven and then cut Steven and go to the end with Sophie and Sage and maybe win. Sage, in my opinion, has played such a strong strategic game and has a really good argument to win, but it's just whether or not they see her that way is the big problem for her at this point. And I think that's all of them, right? I feel like any of them could have a good story to win. It's actually the Rizzo side has some things that can trump the other side, and Steven has an advantage that could beat them. So it is very open.
I co-sign.
No, I agree. Not just because I'm tired.
Yeah. Mine's 75% because I'm tired.
No, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we'll end with that. Steven is our winner pick, and we're not gonna say other. No, I'm kidding. I'm obsessed with. I'm gonna be literally going off in that chat. I am good. I think he is so great. I'm gonna post him nonstop until
That's sweet.
Wins the season, and I'm just so proud of him. And there's something about watching someone win immunity and everyone else just be and he's so happy and so proud of himself, and you see it in his face, and then they're just when he comes back and then I got the order, I got the reward, and they're just
only one of us knows that feeling.
I love who
Evvie won immunity and we didn't.
I won immunity, but I never won I never had an advantage. But
I was talking about
the reward.
Yeah.
But
no, you guys should try winning immunity. It kind of rocks.
Oh, I haven't won any.
Overrated.
I wouldn't.
Try it before you knock it.
It won't happen, which is fine. So thank you everybody for joining us, and come to the. I almost said edge of extinction.
That's
what is it called?
Over the edge. Come to the over the edge next year, and you could get this gossip with your eyes and ears.
We're excited for next year.